The Fast and Furioso movies. We've all seen them, and we all know what they're about. A group of street racers that turn into the Avengers, and now they're flying into space, off to fight the Galactic Empire for some reason. And the main guy in these films is the one and only Vincent Cassel. And Vin just can't get enough of the stinking Mopars, just like Tanner Boy over here. And in all of the Fast and Furious movies, there's a certain one-liner that's extremely popular.
I don't have friends.
Yes, we're all aware of this meme, I get it, but Fast and Furious isn't the only thing Vin Diesel is known for. He was in the Chronicles of Riddick, he plays as a Marvel character that can only say 3 words, he played in The Iron Giant, and he also pops in now and then on YouTube as well. But besides everything I just mentioned, nothing can top out what Vin Diesel has in his career, simply because he has his own video game about himself. Vin Diesel's Wheelman. Not to be confused with Driver You Are the Wheelman. It's an open-world, destructive driving game with the hardcore, adrenaline-fueled Hollywood action. And they just slapped Vin Diesel on the game and called it a day. I'm pretty sure some corporate executive out there was playing Driver for the first time and thought to himself, you know, this game could be better if Vin Diesel was in this game, said no one ever, and turned that idea into a reality. And bumbling Vin Diesel over here is like, I'm in this game, family. And the poor souls that had to make this game while being lectured about family and supercharged Mopars was the good folks at Midway Newcastle and a small company called Tygon Studios. And who founded Tygon Studios, you may ask? Vin Diesel, of course. According to Google right here, Tygon Studios is a video game developer owned by One Race Films, focused primarily on games featuring actor Vin Diesel, who also founded the company. Bro, I guess the corporate executive playing Driver was actually Vin Diesel. So anyways, once you boot up the game, I do need to remind you for the 50th time that Vin Diesel is indeed in this game, especially in the stinking volume settings.
With me, you always know right where I am. Behind the wheel. With me, you always know right where I am. Behind the wheel. With me, you always know right where I am. Behind the wheel. With me, you always know right where.
Oh yeah, one thing I should probably bring up is that I'm using the standard issue RSPSPSPSPSS3 emulator to play this, or however you call it. So you already know that this emulator really likes to compile shaders and is not gonna shut up about it. But after that, the game takes place in the very beauteous city of Barcelona, Spain, and Vin Diesel over here is just chilling in his car, listening to some family song or whatever, and then this chick pops out of nowhere and the cops are after her for some reason, and Vin pulls off the stankiest reverse maneuver of all time and the chick gets in the car.
Venga, venga, venga!
But after that, Vin Diesel skedaddles out of there with a shitload of cops chasing us.
I'm not running!
And this intro sequence takes forever. All we're doing here is just driving around the city, trashing our black Pontiac, and bumping and crashing into cops. And you keep doing this for about 20 goddamn minutes.
Good to have a real Wheelman for once.
I used to drag here back in high school.
And then after some more driving and some epic camera shots and turning Dunder Mifflin into a drive-through office, we somehow managed to escape the police. And part 2 of the plan is getting into another car, which isn't a bad idea. So once we arrive at the spot, we discover that we can control Vin Diesel on foot.
I'm not running! What the fuck?
So with the backup car getting wasted, it looks like big-brained family man is gonna have to improvise.
Don't leave me! Come on, we need a car!
So Vin Diesel grabs a random smart car, drives around town, and reaches the Diesel Cave.
So what do you do for excitement around here?
What you need is a tour guide.
You always work solo?
Why? You looking for a dance partner?
Maybe. Most important thing in life will always be the people in this room. Right here, right now. Salute me, familia.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
And it turns out Vin Diesel is actually an undercover cop.
You are the cop!
And he's trying to get his nose into the mafia families in all of Barcelona for some reason. And this guy over here is also gonna help out Vin Diesel in his undercover work.
The package is of the highest priority. This is a potential nation breaker.
You don't turn your back on family.
And so Vin Desolate's next mission is to meet up with a guy named Miguel. And Miguel over here, all of a sudden, is encountered with a little problem.
Todos los coches, todos, como, all the cars. All the cars, todos los coches, all the cars.
Car trouble?
No, I just won the lottery, all the cars I want. What the hell's it to you?
Well, let's just say, most important thing in life will always be...
And so our task is to run around town to find Miguel's stolen cars.
Hey, SA, I'm breaking into your car.
And Vin Diesel skedaddles around the streets of Barcelona, and eventually we find this corny ass looking hatchback, and in classic Fast and Furious fashion, Vin does this. And then we drive the car back to the garage, and we're off to find the other car.
Hey, SA, I'm breaking into your car.
And we're once again driving around Barcelona in this green shitbox. And eventually, we find the green shitbox we're looking for. But by the looks of it, the guy driving it is probably intoxicated.
What the fuck is this cunt doing? Move it! Honestly!
Get out of the way!
And we line up a shot for a jump, swoop in, hijack the green convertible, and safely drive back to the garage. And the last car on the list is a Pontiac G8.
Don't drive like some bitch yakking on her phone.
So as usual, Vin Diesel action jumps to the car and gets a hold of it. But not so fast, gamer boy. Of course, we can't finish the mission without getting into a police chase. But in case if you've forgotten, we're playing as Vin Diesel. We'll be just fine.
Look out!
But eventually, you escape the cops and bring the Pontiac back to the garage, and mission complete. And now the next mission is meeting another guy named Felipe, and Vin Diesel is on his way to meet the guy in an orderly fashion. And once we arrive, Vin Diesel does what he does best.
Which one of you is Felipe?
Do I know you?
Not yet. Most important thing in life will always be the people in this room.
What did you say? Who the hell are you?
You never had me. You never had your car. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
And this dude, deadass, just steals the guy's car and makes a run for it, thus commencing a wild epic car chase mission.
You scratch that car, Paolo gonna scratch you.
And Vin Diesel skedaddles throughout the streets of Barcelona.
The most important thing in life will always be...
And after some time driving, we reach to some construction site, and Vin Diesel pulls a fast one on the gangbangers.
And this is where we stop.
No. ¿Estás loco? Por favor, I'll give you what you want.
1327.
Vale.
And despite this mess, Vin Diesel somehow gets invited to meet with the main mafia boss guy, who's also a part-time dentist apparently.
Ah, the driver. I hear you met my nephew.
The most important thing in life will always be the people in this room.
You got some cojones coming here.
And now in this mission, we gotta be an Uber driver for Felipe. So once we get in the car, Vin Diesel still has to do his corny one-liner shit with the guy.
I got plenty of friends.
Really? I don't have friends. I got family.
And since it's Vin Diesel that's driving, we fucking send this four-door Ford whore like it has 1 trillion horsepower, running over random crap on the side of the road, and driving like the Vin Diesel we all know and sorta tolerate.
Cause every time we...
No!
And because of your very responsible driving skills, Felipe starts shitting his pants and cannot stop yapping.
I'm out of here.
And because this dumbass thought it was a good idea to climb on top of the car, we keep driving like maniacs. because that's what the game is about, you know. And eventually, he hops back in the car like a good boy, and we're supposed to get back on track on what we were supposed to do earlier. And because this car got torn up to kingdom fuck, it's time to switch out for a new car. So we pull into this random auto shop and turn our four-door Ford whore into a black Pontiac. And then we gotta pull up to the spot we gotta go to, and Felipe is about to throw away all of what he learned from the DARE classes.
After them! Venga!
Most important thing in life.
And because of this mess, it's up to Vin Diesel to save the day.
This car is useless. We need another one.
And so Vin Diesel drops the wrecked Pontiac for this convertible turd box and chases after the other bad guys. And now we gotta drive across the map to finally finish this godforsaken level. And once we do get there, another cutscene starts playing.
Just because Paolo tell me to forget shit, don't mean I will.
This can only end badly for you, Felipe.
You better watch your back.
Yeah, you're gonna need more than that crotch rocket.
And have you ever wanted to play a game where you shoot people in the face, but as Vin Diesel? Well, don't worry, buddy, because in the next mission, we're driving this piece of shit car for some reason, and our objective is to get to the weapons cache and acquire a gun. And once we do get there, apparently it's in the stinking dumpster, but Lord and behold, we've acquired a firearm.
Hey, man! You're stealing from the wrong crew!
Thought this was gonna be a street fight?
And now we're making our way downtown with malicious intent, because we arrive at the spot, and then it's time to play Time Crisis, but as Vin Diesel.
Stop right there!
And after that bit, we rescue this random dweeb over here, and we gotta fight our way back to the car, unloading at some poor extras. And now the problem being is that I got a car with 3 tires and a rim, and another car that's more stoned than the average Las Vegas resident. And some more bad guys to deal with. And then we skedaddle away from the mess we just created, commencing probably the worst action car chase of all time. And because we treated this car like how Lance Stroll treats his cars, we gotta swap out for another one. So we shoot up some more executives from Universal and obtain possession of a whacked out green SUV. And we're back on the road! And once you manage to escape all the bad guys, you complete the mission. And, you pretty much get this game. Vin Diesel goes on about his dumbass missions, and there's a bunch of more third-person shooting action as Vin Diesel. And there's an epic bit where you get to drive motorcycles and whatnot. And this game, of course, has a lot of cutscenes of Vin Diesel hanging out with a bunch of mafia guys, like it's a total wet dream for him. You know, the usual Vin Diesel stuff. You can pretty much explore the rest of the map on your own, or you can be a goddamn menace and get into shootouts with the police. And I give Vin Diesel's Wheelman 3 Dodge Chargers at a...
Most important thing in life will always be the people in this room.